this is you. Okay, this happy person over here, this is you. Okay, and this is where you are right now. So let's call this place, let's call it NYC. Please tell me in the comments what you think NYC stands for. It's definitely not nice. Okay, although I do believe you're very nice, but let me know in the comments what NYC stands for. Okay, and this is where you want to go. Okay, let's call this place BBD. Let me know what BBD stands for. Okay, let me know what you think BBD stands for. So you want to go from here to here. Okay, you want to go from your current situation, your current reality, whatever that may be, okay, to your desired reality. Okay, this is the desired reality. So I drew a star there. Let's draw 3 stars. Okay, this is where you want to go. Okay, so Neville Goddard was also in such a situation. Okay, he was in New York City. Okay, and he wanted to go to his home, which was in Barbados. Okay, so naturally Neville Goddard had many thoughts. Okay, one of them was that the year was 1933 and the US was going through a financial crisis. They called it the Deep Depression. Okay, so one of them was, I don't have employment. Okay, hence I don't have money to go to Barbados. Okay, so his logical mind thought of a way, okay, that I can go to Barbados if I have a ticket, but because of this reason I don't have the money to go to Barbados and hence I cannot buy a ticket. Okay, his mind perhaps thought of many other ways. Okay, that I am not a fish. Okay, hence I cannot swim to Barbados. I am not a bird, hence I cannot fly to Barbados. I am a dancer by profession, and during times of a recession, during times of a financial crisis, obviously nobody wants to go, nobody wants to pay a dancer. Okay, if I would have been somebody else, if I would have been a doctor, I would have been able to go to Barbados. If I would have had a government job, I would have had employment even during times of a recession, I would have been able to go to Barbados. Maybe I need to switch careers, okay, and then I can save enough money and go to Barbados after 3 years. Maybe I can find some temporary employment and go to Barbados. Maybe I could have found some temporary employment, but the condition is so bad in New York City that thousands of people are sleeping on the sidewalk. So that is one other way that could have been used, but that is not an option right now. I could have, found, I would have volunteered somewhere, but the situation is so bad that the government is giving free coffee and bread. So when people are lining up for bread, who is going to pay me to dance? My situation is so dire. I don't have employment since many weeks. I would have danced for a meal. These are all the excuses he's making. Maybe, he looked back and said, why did I become a dancer? Why didn't I choose a more stable profession? Because something that falls in essential services, like maybe like a nurse or something, then maybe I would have had employment. All of this is not working. All of this is not working for him. He looked back, oh, you know what, I have a pattern of being away from my family. I haven't been home for 12 years. Even if I go find a job right now, it will still take me a lot of money, time to save money to go to Barbados, because the ticket to Barbados is expensive. If our government was not stupid, then maybe they could have prevented this financial crisis. This is number one, this is the number one thing that people do when something doesn't go wrong in something doesn't go right in their lives. They blame the government. Okay, oh, it's the government's fault. They blame their identity. Oh, maybe it's because of my skin color that things are not working out for me. They blame their ethnicity. Oh, maybe because I am from this country things are not working for me. They are thinking of excuses why it did not happen. Maybe Neville would have perhaps thought, maybe if I would have been more serious in the 12 years that I've lived in the US, maybe I would have saved some more money and would have been able to go to Barbados. This is everything. Maybe blame, the people in Europe. They started a war, and because of that, the whole world is facing the after effects of that war, and now there is a financial depression, so I can't go. Look back, look around, blame everybody. Okay, try to figure out ways to go to this star destination and then become frustrated that it's not working out. This is exactly how many people manifest. They are here in this reality, not a very pleasant one. Maybe their SP does not love them and they want to go to this pleasant reality here wherein they are loved, valued by their specific person. And what they do is they start thinking of ways how it can happen. Okay, and then they become frustrated because that's not the case. Oh, you know what? Let me write SP a 9-page long poem. Maybe that will convince my SP that I am the right person for them. Maybe I should send my SP, like a gift that is more than, that costs more than my entire salary. Maybe that will convince them that I love them. Maybe I should stalk my SP on social media and then I can find out what they are thinking. Okay, maybe if I beg my SP, if I plead with my SP, maybe if I, just find the right combination of words, and that combination of words will make something, happen in their mind, and they'll be convinced that yes, finally they will give me what I desperately want, because I have become like a drug addict going through withdrawal. Without this SP, my life is meaningless. But there is a 3P, but I am fat, but I am not beautiful, but the 3P has better natural endowment than me, and just making excuses for why it can't happen. Okay, but that's not your job. Your job, if you are in this unhappy place over here which you don't want, your job is to assume that you are here and you start looking at everything from this place, from the star destination. You start looking at the world as if you are already the person who got what you want. That is the very basis of manifestation. Okay, but my SP didn't text me today, but my SP liked the 3P's photo, but my SP is liking random girls' posts on Instagram, but I have been experiencing a heartbreak pattern all my life. I don't know what is wrong with me. All of this bullshit that you're saying or thinking, that is not even manifestation. That is not even manifestation. Like, if you knew logically how to solve a problem, you would have already solved it. If Neville Goddard had the money, or if he knew how to get the money to go to Barbados, he would have just gone. Okay, so yes, it is good to brainstorm ideas. There is a time and place in this world for brainstorming. There is a time and place in this world for analyzing, for logical thinking. But when it comes to your manifestation, you have to assume that you already got what you wanted. That is how manifestation works. It is not analytical or logical in nature, at least not the way we understand reality. It does not fit into the cause and effect model of reality. You are the only cause, your imagination is the cause. So it is like an intention manifestation model of reality. Your job is not to figure out ways. The more you do that, especially in a situation wherein you're feeling helpless and clueless and you've tried everything, the more you do that, the worse your situation will become. For example, I want to manifest this person, so I'm stalking them all day. I am just thinking about how I can make them love me all day. You are investing your thoughts, your energy into this manifestation without any conviction whatsoever that you will get what you want. So you are simply hoping. Hoping is not manifestation. It's not bad to have hope, but that is not manifestation. Manifestation means a declaration with conviction that I have what I want, and you start enjoying the reality wherein you receive love, attention, affection from your specific person. So how to do that is just to think, how would I feel? Imagine just for a moment. You don't have to believe it. Just imagine for 1 minute, how would I feel if I was the love of my specific person's life? How would I feel? How would I walk? What would my thought process be? And then familiarize yourself with that version of you who is very confident, who is very self-assured, who is very relaxed, who is very peaceful, who is very calm, who is very composed in love, not overwhelmed by it, obviously happy, to receive it naturally, easily, effortlessly, but not at all overwhelmed by it. This is something that comes to me all the time. You are just familiarizing yourself with that version of you who is not triggered or intimidated by your specific person or by the concept or idea of love in general. Manifestation, like many people, they tell me, I'm manifesting my SP, I just wish he would do this. I'm like, how many hours of manifestation videos have you watched? 1,000? 10,000? How much money have you spent on coaching? And what the hell are you saying? I just wish. Manifestation means to take your attention away from the mess, from the problem, and imagine that right now my problem, there is no problem. That I have what I want, that is manifestation. That there is no problem, I have what I want. That is the essence of manifestation. That I am not going to Barbados, I am right now already in Barbados. The more you try to make something happen by force, it is going to keep eluding you. It is going to keep running away from you. It's like, you are trying to catch a bird. You are trying to catch a bird, and the bird is like, who is this monster trying to run after me? Maybe they want to catch me, eat me. So whenever they see you, the birds run, because the only thing that you've done is when you see the bird, you try to catch it, pounce upon it. And you definitely are not a cat. I know you are not a cat. If you are a cat, please let me know in the comments that I'm a cat. You are not a cat, so you don't have the biology. You're not biologically built to catch a bird, although it's definitely possible if you apply yourself. But if you really want to attract birds and have a good interaction with them, start feeding them. Put out a plate, hang a plate somewhere, start putting seeds and fruits there, insects, worms, or whatever bird you want to attract, and the birds will come. After a while they'll start eating from your hand, start sitting on your head, on your shoulder. So manifestation is a process of attracting. The more you chase, it's like almost as if you're a predator, like trying to catch something. The SP should feel that it is their idea to be with you, to want you, to be with you, to spend the rest of their lives with you. They should think of you lovingly. They should feel that they have a spiritual, very strong romantic connection to you, that your souls are bound by this invisible but very powerful cord of love. These are the thoughts that they should be having, and they will have these thoughts only when you become attractive. And that is possible only when you assume that I am worthy of receiving love, and I'm receiving love, that I am a self-assured individual. Nobody wants to love a person who is clingy, needy, desperate, because that energy is really unattractive. So and there are some steps, in the 3D that you can take, maybe like if you're like, I'm never going to shower, I want my SP to love me even though I haven't showered in 6 months. Don't be ridiculous. Okay. Make yourself presentable. You take care of your health, your mind, your body. Be, wise with the stuff that you're putting in your body. And how you are engaging yourself with the world, what you're devoting your time and energy to. If you're, like a student, don't use manifestation as an escape to not study and, just party with friends and get drunk all the time. Come on. Okay. Manifestation was never intended to be an escape from your responsibilities. Affirm that studying is easy for me, that what others learn in 1 day, I learn in 1 hour. Okay, that I'm very good at this, that I can, this is something that comes to me naturally. I'm just a natural at this subject or at this subject, and studying will become fun for you and easy for you, and you will pass with phenomenal grades. Okay. You don't want to go to a doctor who doesn't know anything, who just manifested, somehow passing with the minimum grade. You don't want your pilot to be somebody who just manifested, passing with a minimum grade. Your car mechanic, your plumber, your electrician, the person who the architect who designed your home, the person who built the building you are in right now, you don't want them to be people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, who are just like, I passed somehow magically with the minimum grade. That is setting a low standard for the world, man. So when it comes to if there is some action that you can take in the 3D reality, yes, definitely take it. If there's nothing that you can do right now, okay, you've tried everything, obviously, go within you, cultivate the mindset, the attitude that I already have what I want, and then persist there. Refuse to accept not getting your manifestation. Be very adamant, be very persistent that I am the person who gets it. That I'm not going to allow any event in my external reality or any person or my own negative thoughts to rob me of this state wherein I feel very fulfilled and satisfied because I got what I wanted. So your state that yes, I already have what I wanted, I feel secure, I feel calm, I feel empowered. Allow nothing to rob you of this state. Allow nothing to take away this feeling from you. Protect it. Say no, I don't have any appetite for negativity or drama or bullshit anymore. If I said it, then I already did it. Okay. So this is the attitude that helps you to manifest what you want. It is not about finding 1,000 different ways. Although it is very good, it's a great idea to be prepared in the three-dimensional reality, you know, to have savings, to have money, etc. But if you want something and you don't know how you can make sense of it logically, don't get disheartened, because if you knew, you know, you would have already gotten it. Okay, whenever you have a desire, your job is to accept it immediately. Your job is to accept that it has already been fulfilled. Say for example, you want a coffee, okay, like a fancy one. Your job is to imagine that yes, I got it immediately. How will I get it? That coffee is expensive. If I buy that coffee is $10. You know, if I spend $10 on that coffee every day, it will be $300 per month. That is like $3,600 per year. You know, if I drink this coffee over 10 years, you know, that's including inflation, that's $36,000 plus, you know, inflation, blah blah, the $50,000. This is stupid, you know, I can't afford this coffee. Don't be stupid. If you want it, imagine you already had it. Yeah, imagine you already had it. You know, smell the aroma of coffee. Imagine yourself sipping it. If it's hot or cold, I don't care. Just enjoy that inner experience of having it. The same applies to bigger manifestations as well. No, I am only worth this much. I can only make this much, maybe slightly more, you know, 10% more next month. Don't start conditioning your desire. Oh, that I have to do something, you know, like I have to figure out a way to get it. If you figure out a way to get it, high five, man, more power to you. But when you don't condition your desire, okay, and you accept that it has been granted, then automatically, subconsciously, you will figure out how to get it. You will be led in ways that you and I cannot fathom or determine right now, to a path that leads to the fulfillment of your desire. Okay, so the biggest takeaway from this video would be that do not be an advocate for your circumstances. This is why I can't get it. This is why I can't get it. This is why I can't get it. I got it. And the second takeaway would be, don't condition your desire. If this happens only, then I can get it. If this happens only, then I can get it. Or if this happens only, then I can get it. And the third most important takeaway is, don't use manifestation as a means to escape from your responsibilities, because that means you are a timid little bunny, okay? You are afraid of your circumstances, afraid of the problem, afraid of, you know, doing your job or doing your studies, or you know, maybe just doing some basic exercises, okay? And now you are looking, you know, you are trying to use manifestation as an escape route, when you should be using manifestation as it would be like, you know, say somebody is an alcoholic and they are manifesting that no matter how much I drink, I don't get drunk, when actually they should manifest that I'm not addicted to alcohol. You understand? So I hope this makes sense to you. Don't use manifestation. You know, the third takeaway would be, don't use it as an escape from your responsibilities. Okay, rather use it as a means for becoming more adept, more efficient, more to become an expert and authority in whatever you want to do. Okay, so maybe the last takeaway, you know, like it will trigger some of you, because I know there are many of you who don't want to study and manifest good grades. There are many of you who want to like stuff your faces with like a dozen donuts every day, okay, and you want to look like a, you know, like a sculpted Greek god or goddess. Don't be stupid. Okay, that would just be my you know, recommendation for you. Don't be stupid. Okay, I hope that you derived some value from this video. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Unleash the power within you, and remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.